is Venerable Sariputta. It's also about spending the vassa and how the accusation was conducted in the sutta. Yeah. Ajahn Gavisako, do you have somebody who can read the first paragraph for us?
The first sentence could be Javadamo. That's easy.
Please.
Ekang samayang bhagawa sawatyang viharati jetawane anatapindikassa arame. So, in that, Ekam in that
one time.
One time. When I come.
Mm-hmm.
At that time,
yeah.
Bhagawa, the Buddha,
mm-hmm.
reality was dwelling, was staying.
Yes.
Anatapindikassa. I'm in the place, in the
monastery.
In the monastery.
Or in the park.
In the park of Jeta.
Yeah. And it's in Savatthi.
I was in Savatthi.
Mm-hmm.
In the park of Anatapindika.
Okay,
right.
so
you say the park of him. So that we recognize this is the genitive form. Anatapindikassa of Anatapindika.
You can try.
Venerable Dirachito, can you continue for us?
Atako ayasma sariputo yena bhagawa tenu upasankamitawa bhagawatang abiwadetawa ekamantang nisinoko ayasma sariputo bhagawantang etado vocha utome bante Sawatiyan vaso icha mahan bante jana padacharikan akamitunti.
Let's stop here and please tell us what we should understand from this.
Not much.
So who is participating in the story?
Sariputta and the Buddha.
So we have Venerable Sariputta. So he does something. Tirpa Sankami. So to the Buddha he
approached the Buddha.
Approached. So he goes up to the Blessed One, and then Upasankamitava having gone to him, what does he do?
Bow. Mm-hmm. Pay respect or bow.
That's right. He bowed, and then he did what? Ekam antang nisidi.
Sit.
Yes.
Ekam. Eka is one.
Set on one side.
One side he sat. That's right. One side he sat down. So and then how does it go?
Isino means seated.
While he was seated, he said to the Buddha, or
that's right. Yeah. While sitting, he to the Buddha. He said the following.
Buddha.
Bhutto, and so he says this. Bhutto me bante savatyang vasavaso.
I spent the last.
That's right. That's right. He completed, finished the vassa in Savatthi. He finished the vassa residence in Savatthi. So from Icha Amahang we can recognize ichati is to wish, he wishes. And this is combined with ahang, so I wish. He wants to do something. What does he wants to do? Janapada, Charikam,
To
Pakkamitum.
go to them pretty much. But I don't
That's
know
right.
the word.
So Janapada is a country walking or wandering to leave. Pakkamitum is to leave wandering in the country. And then the Buddha tells him, Yassadadi tavang sariputta kalang manyasiti. This is the response, whatever it is time, so kalang manyasi, the time to do what you think. This is the, now it is, let's translate this way. Now it is time to do what you think or what you wish. Like basically this is, so he's giving him permission. He's giving him permission to go wandering. Atako ayasama sariputto uttayasana bhagavantam abhivaditava vadakkinam katava pakkami. So we can see we had pakkamitung, to leave, and then pakkami is the aorist, he left. So and then atako ayasama sariputto, so he does what? Uttayasana bhagavantam abhivaditava, getting up from his seat, having paid respect to the Blessed One, circumambulating him or leaving to the right side. Having done this, he left Pakkami. Let's see. Okay, let's continue. Tana Varabu, can you please do the next one for us?
Atako anyataro biku achirapakkante ayasmate saripute bhagavantam itadabocha. Ayasmaman bante sariputo asacha apatini sacha charikam pakkanto. Then other monk, not long after Venerable Sariputta has left, he said to the Bhagavad,
But let's analyze this.
no,
Ayasmante saripute. How does that work? Is it strange?
I think it's locative, no?
Yeah, it's a kind of formulation idiom. How do you say? What's the grammatical term for this?
Locative absolute, no?
That's it, I think. Yeah.
This is achirapakkante. This is when the verb is formed through a past participle. So you have a past participle with the ta. Acharipakkanta. Pakkanta would be left. And then you put that in the locative, pakkante, as so, and you translate it as when not long after Venerable Sariputta has left. Yes, and then after he left, this monk, the Anyataro Bhikkhu, you said correctly, he addressed the Blessed One. What does he tell him?
The Venerable Sariputta has left Tudong without something to me, but I don't know what is that. To Mam is to me.
Asaja is,
I don't know, Ajahn.
This is to attack or to insult, or how did we translate it here?
Asaja.
Let me see. Insult or offend. Sariputta.
And then Apatini Saja. Patini Saja is.
Asaja here is connected to Mam. So he says, to me, he insulted.
And then I think Patini Saja is to ask for forgiveness.
That's right, but it's negated.
Exactly. Without asking me for forgiveness, he insulted me and he left Tudong.
That's right. So he attacked me, And then after that, Charikang Pakkanto, he left walking. That's right. So before you go on Tudong, don't insult the other monks because they
Yes,
will complain about you.
I will be careful, Ajahn.
Ajahn Gavesako, please continue for us.
So, and then Athako Bhagava Anyatarang Bhikkhu. Then the big Buddha addressed or invited this certain monk, Ehitvang Bhikkhu, go, you Bhikkhu. That's an imperative. Ehi.
Or
Like we
come,
have.
no?
Oh, no, I think in this case. Oh, no, actually, yes.
He sends him, no?
He sends him, but
he first
but maybe
he asks him to come here, no?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's okay. It's come, you Bhikkhu, and then Mama Vachanena Sariputang Amantehi, and through my words, by my words, with my words, invite the venerable Sariputta, or call the venerable Sariputta. So we have the.
There's no IS man.
Oh yes, that's right.
That's right. The Buddha just says you just call Sariputta.
That's it. That's interesting. That's only the Buddha who always addresses them by name. And then Sattha Tang Avuso Sariputta Amante Titi. So the teacher, the master, Tang, you, friend Sariputta calls you. The teacher calls you. Friend Sariputta. And then Evang Banteti, yes, Bante. The bhikkhu, having replied to the Blessed One, he approached the Venerable Sariputta.
So he goes to Sariputta,
And then
he tells him.
The teacher, friend Sariputta, calls you.
But if it says friend Sariputta, it means that the monk was senior to him, or.
So in those days, there is something about this, the way of calling one another. So in those days, they would all call each other Avuso, basically. And then you can see that in the Mahaparinibbana Sutta, one of the last things the Buddha says to Ananda before he dies is that after he dies, they should call each other Bhante and Avuso, the senior and the junior. But until then, it wasn't the case.
So until then it was polite. It was okay. After that, it was not okay.
Yes, then there was more formality. And then Evam Avuso, yes, Avuso, the Venerable Sariputta has replied to the bhikkhu.
Please explain the cases for us in this construction.
So here, Sariputta is the subject, no? And then Tassa Bhikkhuno Pachasosi. So Pachasosi is the past form. He replied. He responded. It also means like to agree with, actually, or to respond to. Tassa Bhikkhuno. So here again, we don't have the accusative form like you would expect in English. You don't reply someone, but you reply in a dative form, no? To him, or
respond to that bhikkhu.
Right. Tassa Bhikkhuno.
In the dative. And then so the way the story continues is then after, so that's the translation, right? That's what he read. Please, monk, in my name tell Sariputta that the teacher summons you. And then yes, Venerable Sariputta replies. And then so Tena Kopana Samayena, Ayasamacha Mahamogallano, Ayasamacha Anando, Ava Puranang Adaya, Vihari Ahindanti. So at that time, the Venerable Mahamogallana and the Venerable Ananda, the two of them, Ava Puranang, that's apparently a key. that's some kind of key, taking, ādāya, this is again gerundive form, not a dative, taking a key or taking some kind of, not sure, opening the kutis maybe. Vihare ahindanti. So they walk around the vihara, they go around the monastery. Abhikkamataya samanto, abhikkamaya samanto, idana yasama, sariputtu bhagavato sammukha Sīhanādam nadissatiti. So they start yelling around in the monastery that venerables, you should come forth, you should wake up and come to the meeting. So Sariputto, the venerable Sariputta, Bhagavato Sammukha, you can recognize mukha as a face or mouth, and so facing literally in the presence. So in the presence of the Blessed One, Sīhanādam, you recognize Sīha is the lion. So lion, we could usually often translate it as lion roar, right? But basically it means a confident statement.
Lion's roar is a bit more poetic.
Yes, he will roar his lion's roar. That's right. Next time.
If you're sorry, but we'll make a confident statement.
Next time we need to ask somebody to come to the monastery, to come to the main building. You can send the anagarika, bring the venerable so he can roar his lion's roar, and like he will nadissati, he will roar his lion's roar, like in the presence of the Buddha. So basically they don't dismiss the accusation, even though it's the venerable Sariputta is probably blameless, but the Buddha takes it seriously, and he goes through the proper procedure of assembling the Sangha, and he's going to interview the people who are involved in the accusation and find out and get a statement, get a proper interview out of them. So Atako Ayasama Sariputto Yena Bhagavat Idupasankami. So and then the venerable Sariputta, he approaches the Blessed One. Having approached, he pays respect and sits down. Ekamantang Nisinnanko Ayasamantang Sariputtam Bhagava Etadavocha. So these are now in accusative. So not Nisinnoko, because we're so Etadavocha. Avocha is this is said, but it's said too. So the Blessed One says something to the venerable Sariputta, and because he is seated, that's an adjective qualifying him, and so the he is seated takes the same case as the noun that is being qualified. So he says to him, that's an accusative, so the seating is also an accusative. So what does he tell him? Who would be a good one to read? Venerable Yana? Tejo, would you like to read us for a bit?
Sadhu. So idate Sariputta anyataro sabrahmachari kiyanadammang apanno. Bit by bit or go? We did it by bit or this the whole section?
No, if you want to translate that, that's a
Okay.
good bit.
Idate. So here you Sariputta, another co-holy life person, Sabrahmachari,
Kiyanadammang. This is an accusation.
Has made a complaint basically.
A complaint.
Of a fault, Apano. Did you say accusation? Kiyanadammang?
No, accusation is another word. Chodeti. This is more complaint.
Okay.
Act of complaining.
Okay. And then Apano. So this is one of the Dhammang. When you do the Patimokkha, you come across it a lot. It can be like an act of something. Yeah.
He is met with it.
Yeah.
He is met with the act of complaining, or he's accused of it, would be the English idiom.
Apano. Okay, but here we don't, because often we think of apano as like fault.
He fell into.
Yeah.
He fell into, but we use that with he falls into an offense.
Okay.
Right, so maybe that's a misleading phrase to translate it, but
Yeah.
he is met with an accusation. He falls into being accused.
Okay. And so ayasmaman bante sariputo asajja appatinisajja charikan pakanto. So the venerable to so Bante he's talking to Sariputta, is that right?
So
No.
they are quoting now the situation.
Yeah.
So they are describing that. So the Blessed One is the one who is talking to Sariputta.
Yeah. And so the ayasma min. So what I'm confused about is who's the ayasma and who's the Bante?
This is the so a certain monk, an Anyatarosa brahmachari, he is the one making this accusation.
Oh, so this is what he said.
And so Mang here is
okay.
I, is me.
Okay. So he's saying to the Buddha. So he's like, okay.
So this is what the monk who is accusing him said to the Buddha.
Yes, okay. So he said to me, Bante, Sariputta offended me or insulted me and then left walking without asking for forgiveness.
That's right.
Okay. Carry on.
Well, let Ajahn Gavesako translate this for us. Yasanura Bante.
Yasanura Bante kaya gata sati anupathita assa. So for whom the nuna, what is the nuna? Is like some kind of indeed, again, is another one of the.
It's an emphatic.
Yeah, emphatic. So it's like for whom Bante, the mindfulness of the body with regard to the body is not established. Yeah. So anupathita assa. So you have kayagata sati. We have, the word satipatthana. So the sati becomes what? Becomes upathita, or means to established. Upathana, upatita, it means established, set up. And anupathita is unestablished. And assa means, again, would be, so for whom the mindfulness of the body would be unestablished, would not be established. Of the body towards the body, kaya gadasati, with regard to the body, and then
literally mindfulness, like sati. So sati, gata, gone to the body. Kaya gata sati.
And then so idha anyatarang sabrahmacharing asajja apatanisajja charikam pakameya. He, in this case, idha, or here, he might go away on charika. He might go away on a walk. Charikam pakameya. So this is the optative. He might be wandering, and then anyatarang sabrahmacharing asajja. Having somehow assaulted another companion in the holy life. Companion and apatanisajja without asking forgiveness, or without
making amends, no?
Yeah, some kind of amends. We had it there before, okay. And then he goes with the simile. This is the simile that we might be familiar with from other suttas. Sayatapi Bante, just as. This is the introduction of the metaphor, the simile. And now, Pathavi, you see Pathavi, that's the earth, no? Pathavi is the earth. Pathaviyang means on the earth, is a locative. Suchimpi nikipante, asuchimpi nikipante. So they throw, nikipate means to throw down. They throw what? The pure, suchi means pure, asuchi means impure. Gutta gatampi, gutta is excrement or something. Mutta gatang is a urine. Kela gatang, saliva. Ubba gatang is a pus. Lohita gatang, blood. Meaning something to do with these kind of things. Gatang means like those kind of things.
That's right. So these are the examples of impure things.
Impure things. And then nachatena pathavi attiyati va harayati va jigutsati va. So na tena, not by that, not through that, through this act of being throwing these things on it. The earth, pathavi, is a feminine pathavi. Attiyati harayati jigutsati. This is the classic three words that always mean the same thing, like being horrified, disgusted, and what's the word? Repelled, yeah, ashamed and disgusted. So it's not troubled, humiliated, and disgusted. And the va means or. So again, you see these three words, one after the other with the va. So it's not perturbed or ashamed or disgusted. Evam evam, in that same way, ko ahang, I bante, pattavi samena cetasa viharami. I dwell with a mind, cetasa, that is literally the same as earth. With a mind like the earth.
Now Sariputta is talking.
Yes. Now Sariputta has been accused. So the Buddha told him what the accusation is, and so he responds that someone who is not established in mindfulness of the body would attack somebody else, perhaps, but as regards to him, he is like the earth. He would be like the earth, who is not going to be perturbed.
Yeah,
Please.
Yeah, so here you can see that formulation, pattavi samena cetasa. So cetasa, we have some of these, the chanting, with the mind, by the mind. But sometimes it could be that word manasa also, with the mind, and mano and cetas, it's kind of interchangeable often. And the sama is same like in English, same, or earth-like. And then Vipulena Mahagatena Apamanena Averena Abhyapajena. So like we have in the chant that we do, where there's what is it? Abundant, exalted, immeasurable, without hostility, without ill will. So Vipula means like kind of big, great. Mahagata means kind of large, becoming great. Apamana is without measure, measureless. Without vera, without like ill will and animosity. So that's that phrase. How you should develop that kind of mind, which is very like broad. And then it's the same repeated for all the other elements. The water, apo, and tejo is a fire. Vayo is the wind.
So the water things people would wash. This is the translation here for this one. So okay. Suppose they were to wash clean and unclean things in the water, apasaming, so in it, so that's duhativ. Suppose a fire were to burn clean and unclean things. Suppose the wind was to blow on dirty things, or the rag. You wash things with the dirt with the rag, and is the rag going to be horrified by the things that you wash? Is the rag going to think that this is a beautiful thing that you're using me to wipe, and oh no, this is a horrible thing?
Oh yeah, he compares himself basically like with the very very low things. Like he has a mind like a rag, like a horrible. So this is Sariputta, very humble, right? And then further on, he has this other. He compares himself to the kind of outcast. You know, this Chandalas are these outcast. Yeah, he translated corpse worker tribe. Okay.
They are the outcast. They are the untouchable tribes. Like they are often burning corpses, right? And so they are the corpse workers. So suppose a boy or a girl of a corpse worker tribe, so they would enter the village with a humble mind, and so he compares himself that his mind is also humble, like that of somebody who is completely outcast, like at the bottom of society. Or the other simile he gives is a bull with his horns cut. The bull is gentle, well tamed, and well trained, and so he would wander the street, but he wouldn't harm anyone. So in the same way, his heart is like that of a bull with horns cut. He is not harming anyone with his. Or there's a woman or man. This is a good one too. The young man or woman. They have just they just washed themselves. They bathed, and then they discover a dead snake or dog around their neck. Like they suddenly notice there's a dead snake around their neck, and they would be horrified, repelled, and disgusted. And here, this is with regards to disenchantment with the body, like the sense of libido discussed through contemplating the unclean, impure quality of the body. So he says, Evam evam ko ahagbante imina putikayana attiyami harayani jigujami. That by in this putrid body, he lives. He is horrified, repelled, and disgusted by it. It's a sense of disenchantment, like he's not the opposite of being proud and full of himself. And the other one is suppose someone was to carry around a bowl of fat, and the fat would be leaking and oozing from the holes and cracks. And he says that the body, this body that he's carrying around, pariharami, that is also oozing and like the from the holes and different holes and cracks that are around it. They put the what are the vocabulary here? Chidda. This is
Yeah, full of
holes.
holes and oozing, flowing, dripping.
Ugan Harantang is dripping. The body is dripping through holes and Pagga Harantang.
Basically, he's very, very careful how he's carrying the body because of he's contemplating it like that, so he cannot be proud and. Yeah.
Oozing. So apparently, Pagga Haranta is always needs. It can also mean needing the toilet.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Your body is always needing the toilet. And so he says that, and so after Venerable Sariputta gives these similes, like he qualifies himself that he dwells with a mind like this, that this is how he lives. Who Ajahn Mahabodhi, please continue for us.
Ok. Acciaio.
Atako.
Atako. Atako sobiku uttayasana ekansam uttarasangan karitva bhagavato padesu sirasa nipatitva bhagavantam eda avocha. Atako. And so, and then sobiku ekansam uttarasangan karitva. That bhikkhu uttayasana seated, having karitva, having having done something.
No, Uttajasana is
Uttarasana.
he gets up from his seat.
He gets up and arrange I think the Uttarasanga, having arranged Uttarasanga.
Which robe is that?
Uttarasango is the Jivon.
The Jivon, upper robe.
Upper robe.
How does he arrange it?
So Bhagavato Padesu Sirasa
Ekam
Ni.
Ekam
Ekam
Sam
Sam.
is
In one shoulder, on one shoulder.
one shoulder.
Ekam
That's right.
Sam.
So we call, you're wearing an angsa. You're wearing an angsa. It's literally you're wearing the shoulder cloth. Uttarasangan Karitava, yes. So to the blessed one,
Then
Bhagavato.
Padesu. Padesu is not clear. Padesu is Padesu is the foot.
Foot, that's
Pada,
right.
the foot. Sirasa, so is the head. Okay, so I understand. So at the feet, it's a locative, but at the feet, the head, nipatitva is like it's like is a gerundive, absolutive. Having done this nipatitva, I don't know what is nipatitva. Is down something like bowing, having put his head at his feet,
having placed down his
and
head.
placed down at the feet. Then etadavocha bhagava, so as usual, said to the Bhagavan that
That's right.
this, and then
we have so this is the translation here for how he recognizes his mistake. So acchayo is the fault or mistake. Fault, mistake. Acchayo mangbante, there is a fault to me. So we translate it this way: I have made a mistake. It was foolish. So bala, foolish, stupid. Mula, unskillful, akusala, of me to speak ill of the Venerable Sariputta with an incorrect, hollow, false, untruthful claim. So this is asata, is not existing, incorrect. Hollow is tucha, musa, false, abhutena, not existing. Untruthful claim. Abbachi king this is the accusation, the claim. Please accept, sir, my mistake for what it is, so I will restrain myself in the future. So tassame bante, to me, may the Blessed One accept, patiganhatu, accept this mistake. Acchayang acchayatu. Ayating sangvarayati. Ayating future, in the future there may be restraint. So the Blessed One accepts. Again, yes?
We do this in the evening chanting, if you remember these words. Buddha patiganhattu acchayantang. Kalantare sangvaritung vabudhe. So it's taken from this phrase.
That's right. Acchayantang is the false mistakes may be accepted. Patiganhatu.
Yeah. It's when we bow at the end.
Accept. May the Buddha accept the fault. And his response is Daggatang bhikkhu acchayo acchagama. So indeed, monk, you made a mistake. It was foolish, stupid, unskillful of you to act in that way. But since you have recognized the mistake and dealt with it properly, so having seen the mistake, acchayato disava. So the mistake, having seen, yata dhammang patikarosi. Yata, like according to Dhamma. According to Dhamma, Ajahn Sujato translated as dealt with properly. According to Dhamma, You dealt with it. Tang te mayang patikanava. I accept. He accepts the apology. He accepts the mistake.
The acknowledgement of fault.
Again?
Well, the acknowledgement of fault.
The acknowledgement of fault. That's right. Ajahn Gavesako, please continue.
And then we have Buddhi esa bhikkhu aryasya vinaye yo acchayang acchayato disva yatha dhammang patikaroti ayating sangvarang apajatiti. So, monk, this is a growth. So Buddhi esa means this. Buddhi is a feminine word, so it means increase, growth, like progress. So it's called. This is called progress. Bhikkhu, in the discipline of the noble one, so this is called progress in the discipline of the noble ones, meaning in the Buddha's teaching, no? Is a word for the Buddha's teaching. The discipline of the noble one. Yo acchayang acchayato disva. When somebody, when one, having seen a fault as a fault, acchayang acchayato. This is a kind of idiom when you see something as something. So one is in the accusative and one is in the
Ablative.
Ablative, that's it. So you see something from something.
Ablative in this case is not from, but is often used in the sense of seen as something.
Yeah.
So it forms an adjective, to seeing the fault as a fault.
And then yatha dhammam patikaroti, he will make amends properly. He literally patikaroti means undo. You undo the fault, according to Dhamma, or properly. And then in the future, ayatim sangvarang apajati. In the future, you will be restrained. You will practice restraint, sangvara. Yeah.
You will practice restraint. And then, please
Sutta
finish Sutta for us.
We can finish. Then the Buddha has addressed Sariputta, Kama Sariputta, forgive Sariputta. So this is a imperative, no? Kama. Forgive Sariputta. Imasa Mogapurisasa. And we have that dative. Forgive this foolish person. Or you could translate it in English as bear with this foolish person. But we translate as forgive. Bear with him or forgive him. Pura tassatatheva sattadha muddha palatiti. Before, in this place, his head will split into 7 pieces. So it's a kind of idiom again.
Satta. So satta this is the 7.
Sattadha.
Buddha is the head.
There's another word for head. There are many words for head.
Palati is the split. Before his head splits in 7. This is an expression of great psychological stress.
Yes. Sometimes this is even like more graphically expressed, like when the Buddha is arguing with someone and the person doesn't want to admit, doesn't give in that he's actually saying nonsense. Then it says, and behind him was standing this big yakha and was threatening, if he doesn't say yes, I'm gonna knock him on the head and his head will split.
There was one with a bow.
Yeah, with a bow or some kind of weapon. So I think this is a more graphic expression of the same idea. Either it happens automatically or some external force will cause it.
Then it says that both saw him. Also, the one who was answering saw him aiming at him and stuff.
Kamamahang bante tasa ayasmato. So I kamami ahang. So I forgive bante, that venerable one. I forgive him, that venerable one. That venerable. Sache if. Sache is if. If to me that venerable says like this. If he says this to me, kamatu chame so ayasmati. So may the venerable forgive me. Kamatu is from, so is a, what's the word again? What's the term? Kamati is
Imperative.
he forgives, and kamatu is may you forgive.
So that's right. So he says he'll forgive, but he's going to need to ask for forgiveness first.
Yeah.
Because at this point the monk hasn't asked forgiveness from Sariputta.
That's true.
He only asked his fault to be accepted to the Buddha, and at this point he still needs to ask for forgiveness before his head splits into 7 pieces.
Yeah, wow, that's dramatic.
Yeah, that was a good one. Thank you.
Wow.